Okay, so here Casey and I are. We're working on this beam. We've got it partially up there. You know, it's off the ground now. And we're using these chains and hoists and all that kind of stuff to get the beam up into the attic. And you can see we've got another one here. You should have saw us yesterday when we were trying to bring that thing in from the garage. You want to move that thing around some more, Casey? You want to pick it up? Yeah, it was a circus getting this thing in here, but the two of us did it, and now we just got to get it about 6 or 7 more feet up in the air. Okay, here we are an hour later, and you'll notice we've got the beam up a little bit higher. We're up about 5 foot or so now, and we go up a few inches, and then we change our winches and our chains and our bracing, and we go up from there each time, just a little bit at a time. So we'll be done with this today or tomorrow or next week, next month. Well, good morning. Welcome back to Mike's Marvelous Mess. And believe it or not, my mess is starting to come around a little bit. It is getting exciting and we're actually making progress. If we look here, you can see the job site is pretty much cleaned up. Everything is kind of in its place. And over here, look at that. Again, we've got our beam, our big, beautiful beam up there in place. Making progress on that. And today, exciting news, we will be pouring the piers. Remember the black hole? There's actually rebar down there for a pier, and we're going to be pouring that today. And in more exciting news, we have the electrical starting today. So the electricians are coming to do the rough end. Okay, you guys probably can't see it, but there is concrete down there, and there is a post for our beam to set on, and everything is looking really nice. We just got to let that cure up, and then we got to do it all one more time. So I'll show you the process out here through our walk-through door here. Window that's not quite a door yet. Got our mix here, mixing up about 2 bags at a time of concrete, and then we'll take them in 5-gallon buckets and we'll put them in the hole. And I'll set you guys up on the tripod over here so that you can see how it goes inside. So this is the matching patio doors that we will have here going out to the backyard. There's some tentative plans to really do some exciting stuff in the backyard, like put a deck out there level with these steps right here, the top tier, and put a deck there, and maybe a pool, maybe some artificial turf. I don't know yet. We just haven't decided. And then over this way, we've got the other end of our supporting beam that we put in there, and of course our pier down there. And then you come in here to the master bath, and I know it's a little dark in here, but anyway, this is the master bath, or master bedroom. And then this is the master bath here. You'll have your vanities on the left, toilet over there in the corner, master closet right here, and then the master shower right here in this area. And we've still got a little bit of cement board to put up, and you can see right in here, this space here is going to be a place to a shower nook, put shampoo and all that kind of stuff. And that's going to have a tile in there that will be probably matching to the floor, and it'll look real nice. See, right here's the back of our electrical panel, and this is our laundry room. Laundry room's a little bit dark. So here is the new laundry room that we built, and there is the new electrical panel. The master bath is right over there. That's the back side of the master shower. This is where our washer dryer, we're going to put stackable washer and dryer in here. And then in the corner will be the hot water heater, and we've started working on the venting there for the dryer. And then we go out into the garage area, and we still got pretty much a mess out here. Haven't had a chance to fix any of this up or clean it up yet. So that's an update on where we are with the house. Things are coming along, but you know, never as fast as you want to. But I am satisfied with everything that we're doing here, and it looks really good. I'm proud of the work we're doing so far and the guys that are helping me. All right, guys, another tidbit that I wanted to share with you when you're doing a remodel is to be sure and take a lot of pictures of your structure prior to putting in the sheetrock. Once you get the sheetrock in, you can't remember where stuff is. Sometimes the sheetrock guys will cover up an outlet. Sometimes it'll be necessary for you to find out, you know, exactly where something is. Like for instance, right up here, see that blocking? That's for a TV mount. Once the sheetrock gets up, it's going to be kind of hard to find. So if you take pictures of it, you'll have that and you can refer back to it. That way you'll be able to see it. Today we had an inspection. It was for our plumbing, electric, and building. So they came in and looked at our beams. They looked at all the walls that we put in, the walls that we supported, walls that we took out. They also did the plumbing and the electric. And when they come out, the city inspector, one of two things happens. You get a green tag, and as you can imagine, a green tag is good for go. Do the next phase. And a red tag is, whoa, wait a minute. We want you to do this and that and take care of a couple little things. All the way up to, no, this isn't right. So we got a tag, and it was a red tag. So we had to stop what we were doing, and we had to go back and fix several things. Number one was everywhere that we connected two pieces of wood together, they wanted a joist hanger. Now, we've never had to do that in the past, but you know, things are changing. And one thing I learned a long time ago is that you never argue with the inspectors. They tell you you have to do something, you just do it. You don't want to get on their bad side, because next time you'll have a lot more trouble than you did this time. They'll be by the book. Oh, and speaking of the book is crazy. It doesn't do any good to argue because the book is wide open to interpretation. So basically, do what they say. Just make it easy on yourself and your life will be a lot simpler. So the plumbing had 2 or 3 little things that they wanted fixed. They needed to patch a couple of the PEX tubes, make sure that they were secure and that they didn't move. And they wanted us to work on one of our drains on our roof vent. They wanted it to be a little bit tighter as well. And I think that was about it. And the electrical, didn't have any trouble with that at all. That was great. Oh, no, that's not right. We're working with a new electrician group, and they don't install, or they don't provide the exhaust fans. And this house has 3 exhaust fans. Well, I purchased those and I put them in the rooms that they were supposed to go in, and I thought they would, install them because they don't provide them. So they didn't. And when the inspector came, he said that we had to have those installed in order to pass our inspection. So I went ahead and just installed those myself. So I took care of that, and the plumber came back and took care of his couple little things. And Casey helped with putting up all the joist hangers. He did a real good job on getting those all up. So we got all that stuff done, and we called in for another inspection, and yay, we got a green tag. Now that we have our green tag, we're ready to move on to the next phase. So this is one of the great things about using the same subs over and over again. They know you, they want your business. And so I called the insulation guy 5 minutes after I got my green tag. And in 2 hours, he was here and he installed this insulation above and the insulation in the walls. So my second call after I got a hold of the insulation guy was to my sheetrock guy, and this was all on Friday morning. And the sheetrock guy, you know, had been here and he had already given us the bid, and I had accepted it. And when I called him back, I told him, you know, it's going to be about 2 weeks, and sure enough, it was. And see, he already put a spot in there for me. He was going to be coming back this week. He didn't know when, but he knew that if I said I'd be ready, that I'd be ready. So when I called him on Friday, he said, no problem, I'll be there Monday morning. Again, that's the good thing about working with subs that you've used for a while, because if I was just Joe Blow on the street and I was a one-time job, when I called the insulation guy, he would have put me in line, and it could have been 4 or 5 days before he could get here. And same thing, or even worse for the sheetrock guy, because, you know, sometimes they run 2 weeks behind. That's it. We're making progress. We're doing great things here at the 1970s beach flip in Galveston, Texas. Well, do you see anything different? I think I do. I see insulation. The insulation guys were here and did a wonderful job. Got all the walls insulated. And when we get the sheetrock in, which is going to start on Monday, they will come back and then they will spray the insulation in the attic. So something real important when you have insulation work done, you can see here in this corner, see how he sprayed that? Keeps out all the little air that comes through. And here on the corner, see, they do this down here as well so that you don't have any penetration from the air coming in at the bottom. So they seal all the holes with that foam, which is really great. And you can see this window here in the bathroom. Maybe you can get a good shot of that there. Yeah, you can see where they've done that. And then they'll come back and the sheetrock guys will trim that off and make it smooth, but that cuts down on your air penetration and makes your home more tight. And you can see everything in here nicely insulated. Everything's looking good. We're coming around. Let's take a look in this other room here. We got master bath, master bedroom. They've got this room here done as well. Insulation, foam blown in all the cracks and crevices. And there's the bathroom, the master bath. This is the dining room area. Nothing. Oh yeah, they did do something here. Yeah, there's in the laundry room. They got us done there. So this is why it's important to take pictures of your house before this kind of stuff happens, because we have a picture of this now, and we know where that is, and there's a chance that they could have covered it up. So we can go in and look now at my picture library, and we can see if they covered anything up. And they put the baffles on the ceiling as well. That allows you to get air through there, so your ceiling and your attic gets ventilation. All right, one more step in the right direction.